Hello there, and welcome to the preview between Wolves and Newcastle United. Now, if you don't know by now, my name is Forde, aka Forde Have Mercy. Now, I've been looking forward to this game. The reason being, we've already played them twice. Yes, we've lost once in the league, but we defeated them in the cup. So for the third time this is a charm, third time lucky. I'm hoping we can do sort the double in the league and beat them and go on our way to earn that 3 points against Wolves. Now, there's going to be controversy galore in this game, and we'll get into that in just a second. But just to start off with, in terms of form for the two sides, both of which have won 4 out of their last 6 games. So again, decent run of form for both teams. Obviously, there's a bit of a difference in terms of league positions, though. Obviously, Newcastle are at the top of the table. And Wolves are 18th, I believe, at this moment in time, going into the game. Now, as I was saying, in terms of controversy, there's going to be controversy galore. Now, in the previous game against Wolves, the one that we... No, not even that one. The one before that. The first one, sorry, the one that we lost at home, 2-0. Obviously, we lost the game. Wasn't expecting to lose the game. Not only that, Vernon and Eads got sent off. Not only that, but obviously Jonjo Shelvey got a 5-match ban for using some words that we don't really want to get into, all the speculation in regards to what he said and what he didn't say. But basically, it was speculation that he said some naughty words to Roman Saiz of Wolves as well. So I'm expecting a hostile crowd, especially towards Jonjo Shelvey. He's going to get no let-up whatsoever from the crowd. So, you know what, it's one of those games where he's going to have to expect it. You know, it was coming. He can't shirk out of it, and I don't really expect him to. Probably Size is going to be available for the game and make an appearance, so I'm sure words will be discussed on the pitch. As long as nothing racial is discussed, I don't want to know about it, because I'm hoping that everything's been done and dusted now. We can move on from it. Obviously, the fans are not going to forget. Saiz is not going to forget. But as long as no new incidences don't occur, hopefully that's the end of it in terms of that. In terms of managers now, I believe they have a new manager in charge. Since the last game anyway. Paul Lambert is in charge now, and he's actually up for a nomination, manager of the month from January. So it just goes to show his run of form has obviously got him to the stage where he's actually up for nominations. Unfortunately, Rafa's not up for a nomination this month, despite having a decent month. Obviously, it's been full of ups and downs, both on and off the pitch. But I'm sure you'll have a few more decent months before the end of the season anyway. So, going into the game, in terms of Wolves, from what I can remember, the main people to watch out for is Bodvarsson. He was quite, I would say, dangerous in the previous game that we played against him, or one of them anyway. So I've definitely put him up there. The main threat, I would say, is Helder Costa. I believe they got him from Monaco. What a signing he's been. He scored 10 goals already for them. And he's definitely a threat. Now, bearing in mind whoever we play in defence, whether it be Grant Hanley and Kieran Clark, or Lascelles and Kieran Clark, or something different altogether, we need to make sure we're on our A game, despite everything that's gone on in the previous games with Shelvey and Size, but we need to be on our A game to be keeping those two quiet as well. The other key man that I put a kind of a ring around was David Edwards, attacking midfielder, loves to get forward, loves to chip in with the odd goal or two as well, and definitely a threat as well going forward for Wolves as well. Notable mentions, Mike Williamson. I don't think he's going to be available for this game, but obviously we all know Mike Williamson quite well. We're just happy that he's not turning out in a black and white shirt anytime this season. So, Wolves fans, I'm hoping he's done you some service. I mean, let's be honest, he has been good in some games for Newcastle United, but again, we've gone on to, I think, bigger and better things in terms of defensive cover, and you never know. If he makes an appearance, I'm sure you'll get a warm reception from the St James's faithful travelling down to the game. Now, this game is a late kick-off. It is a 5:30 kick-off, so I will not be making it down there myself, unfortunately, so I'll be watching it on TV like much of you. So there'll be no fan cams available from me, but I'll be glued to that screen wishing us on, because again, obviously Brighton are just that point behind us at this moment in time, and I'm sure they're itching to take that first place back. So, all in all, with all that bearing in mind, their form going into the game, new manager, attacking threat, I think personally we're still going to win. It's going to be a tough one, but I think we're going to win 2-1. I always got to back Newcastle United 9 times out of 10, so I'm going to go with a 2-1 win, a 2-1 away win to Newcastle United, and fingers crossed we can get the 3 points that we need to get ahead of Brighton and extend that lead at the top of the table. Keeping it brief for this one. Thank you guys for listening. Hopefully I haven't bored you too much. I'll see you guys all soon. Keep it tuned. Peace.